Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you for showing up again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jane Eze. I'm an international student in the UK. Here I talk about my experience and I share information that will be helpful to you coming to the UK and you living in the UK. Also on this channel, I try to share job opportunities that will be helpful to you. Job opportunities ranging from care jobs, tech jobs and all sorts. So if this is something you're interested in, please click on the subscribe button now, click on the thumbs up icon to like this video, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and loved ones if you think it will be helpful to them. So guys, today I'm just going to mention something about the post-study work visa, or the graduate visa as it's now being called. Okay, these two visas are the same. It confuses a lot of people. Post-study work visa and graduate visa are one and same. Okay, so I'm just going to mention something about it. You know how people, so before you come to the UK or before you get here, one of the perks of the student route is the fact that you get 2 years extra. Like, a lot of people are excited about getting 2 years extra on the graduate visa or the post-study work visa. Guys, if I use them, you already know they're the same thing, so I will use them interchangeably, so bear with me. Okay, so a lot of people were or a lot of us, I was pretty much excited when I heard that, oh, you get to get 2 years after your studies in the UK and all that. But when you now think about it, when you start thinking about it, or when you start the process, or when you come to the UK, it starts feeling like that 2 years is a waste, like it's useless. If it doesn't count towards my settlement in the UK, then what is the point? That's how a lot of people feel. But let me tell you guys, you don't have to feel like post-study work visa is useless. Now, if you're lucky to get your tier 2 visa or skilled worker visa, or another visa, global talent visa, scale-up visa, whatever visa you're on that is able to count towards your settlement, that is great. But that does not mean you should write off post-study work visa for the people that are on this visa. Okay, so there are two reasons why people think that post-study work visa is not worth it. They have their points, but there are two main reasons. One is the cost, and then two is the fact that it doesn't count towards settlement. Okay, I've talked about the fact that yes, it doesn't count towards settlement. So whatever time you spend on the graduate visa does not count towards your settlement. So if you get a job at the end of the 2 years, that 2 years does not count. You have to start counting from when you get a job that will sponsor you. So some people feel like it's a waste of time. How can I waste 2 years in the UK? But where you they go? Where else will you be, really? If you're not in the UK, let's say you're back in your home country or you're in Nigeria. 2 years is a long time, but it's also not a long time. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying relax and don't look for a job that will sponsor you because you should get comfortable on a post-study work visa. That's not what this visa is about. I'm just doing this video so that you don't think that people who are on the post-study work visa are just wasting their time. Post-study work visa to me is even great because what it does, it gives you time to find something. So you finish your studies and then you know that you have the time to get something. That is what that 2 years does for you. Before this was implemented, or back in the day, you just had the 4 months extra on your visa and then you're either back to your home country or you get something that will sponsor you, or you stay here illegally. But now you have the availability of the 2 years. Yes, you have to pay for it. Of course, you have to pay for the time here, but it's not so bad. If you're able to afford this, then it's not bad. You don't have to feel, because some people feel like, oh, if I don't get a job before my post-study work visa starts, or at the end of my studies, then I have failed, because that means when I get on the post-study work visa, it does not count. Don't look at it that way. If you get, fine. If you don't get, 2 years to look for a job that sponsors you is fine too. Also, it even helps you with your mental state. So for people, instead of being under that pressure of, oh my God, I must get something at the end of my study. If I don't get something at the end of my study, I have to leave the UK. You already know that, okay, if I don't have something at the end of my study, I just need to save up and pay for post-study work visa, and I'm able to keep searching for 2 years. It eases up a lot of pressure. Imagine that you come to the UK with your family and then you guys had to go back because there was no post-study work visa. So you see that the post-study work visa is actually great. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it does not count towards your settlement, but it's not all that bad like some people are trying to paint it now. So guys, if you don't get something that will sponsor you, please be comfortable enough to save save and get your graduate visa and keep looking. Some people make maximum use of this time. Like, you don't even want to hear some of the things that people achieve in this 2 years that you're calling useless or calling whatever you're calling it, really. So whatever it is that you're on, just face your front, do your thing. You get your visa that counts towards settlement. We're happy for you. You don't get, we're also happy for you, because we get to get the 2 years after your studies. Okay, so that's what this video is basically about. Yes, the post-study work visa is expensive. Yes, it does not count towards settlement, but yes, it is great because it gives you the time to look for something that will sponsor you. And yes, because it also takes off that pressure from you that you have to get this done immediately. You have longer time to find something that is right for you and your family. Okay guys, so don't let anybody make you feel like, oh, if I don't get a job that will sponsor me, I have failed. In fact, warn anybody that tells you that nonsense. If you get jobs that you don't even like the condition, you can get your post-study work visa. People are different. Now, there are cases where some people take jobs that they're not comfortable with because they want to get sponsored immediately. There are some people that will not take that job. They will rather pay for the post-study work visa and have more time to look for something that they really want. People are different. Everybody must not do the same thing the same way. So just don't criticize people because they decided to do the post-study work visa. You don't criticize people because you're not doing the same or they chose to do something different than you. Okay, just do your own thing and whatever works for you is fine. Okay guys, so I'll leave this video here. I'll end this video here. If you have stayed till now, please give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to join the family and share this video with your loved ones so that they know that it's not all bad. Okay, it's a good thing. The post-study work visa is a good thing. Yes, it is. Okay, it may not be the best, but it is a good thing. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys.